What's the word?
Mafia.
Mafia. I ain't part of the mafia, I'm part of me, and then I told him how the hell I be. And then I told him if I ever had to speak on speaks, I told him, man, I might just go and be a mafia street. And then they tell him what the hell that be. I tell him, mafia, if you just had to be like me, my familiar. Tell him how I did it, just familiar. Then they be like, man, he really going, had to kill ya. My familiar, how I did it, killed ya. Tell him how I did it till I stand up on the city. Then they be like, man, he did it with the my familiar city. Woohoo. Then he did it like he had no clue. My familiar, I tell you how I'm familiar. Then I tell her how I really did it with them bills. I tell her how I did it just to keep it real, cause I just had to go and tell him time to kill. My familiar, tell him how I did it for a million. Then they be like, man, how the hell he really killed ya? Then he be like, man, I did it kind of familiar. My for motherfucking million. Tell him how I did it just to tell him how I did it. And then they be like, man, my for million. He kind of look real familiar. Then they be like, man, he kind of did it with the city. I just, man, took it back on the game. Told him, man, Tommy Guns had to go and really change. Had to go and show his brain. Had to go and kind of sing. Then he be like, man, hold up, man, he really just not laying. He the, told him how he just a book. Told him how he did it, man, just to have him all shook. My familiar. Tell you how he did it real familiar. Then he did it like, girl, I really had to, y'all heard it first and then I really wrote the verse. Told him, man, I did it just to go and make it all reverse. Man, my familiar, make it all familiar. And they be like, that shit really kind of killed ya. And then I be like, man, I did it back for that stand. And then they be like, oh my God, he just stacked in there. And then they be like, man, he meant to back in this. But this motherfucker did it like he did it quick. My familiar, really had to kill ya. Now y'all really hear it like a hook is familiar. My familiar, now y'all see it kills ya. Now y'all be like, man, this motherfucker made it feel ya. My familiar, now I be like, man, he did it just to make it real, yeah. Then he did it just to tell him time to kill, and then the motherfucker had time to heal. He told him now, screaming out from that child, I'm way too wild, had to do it like I screaming right out. Now, my familiar, tell you how I feel, yeah. Tell you how I did it till that shit way too familiar. And then y'all be like, man, he really fucking killed ya. How the fuck he did it till he turned my mouth familiar. That's the mafia game, and I changed. Tell them how I did it till I'm not two-faced. That's my way. My familiar, man, I'm too familiar. Man, I did it just to tell you how I really killed ya. And then I tell you how I really had to kill ya. Back to the motherfucker, yeah, I really feel ya. My familiar, man, I'm way familiar. And then I tell you how I really just gonna steal ya. Woo, that's the change on change. And then I told them, man, I'm back to the whole damn brain. That's just how we did it on their face. My bad. Y'all, I'm just having fun. Yeah, so every beat that come on, I'm gonna try something different. Woo, thank y'all for stacking in. It is tiring in here, y'all. That was fun. My familiar, tell you how I killed ya. Then I tell them how I did it to stay.